How to help a dog with arthritis at home. Helping your arthritic dog at home. Everyone has a different way when trying to help their dog with arthritis. Here's a list of different ways that provide some benefit. Supplements, medications, massage, beds, diet, exercise, alternative therapies. Each approach has its own advantage when helping a dog with arthritis, so we need to look at this a little deeper. I realize there can be so many factors involved when trying to figure this out. Understanding the causes of arthritis will help determine what you can do about it. Arthritis in dogs. Inflammation in the joint is essentially what arthritis is. Pet owners often refer to leg joints when talking about arthritis in dogs, but that's not the only place they can get it. Vet visits are common for this very reason. Once a dog has developed arthritic problems, which can cause bone rubbing on bone. This can be painful and stressful for the animal. As a dog ages, we suspect this is the main reason for not being active. However, there could be a number of things that can contribute to this. Causes of arthritis in dogs. If you are just figuring out that your dog might have arthritis, or might already know, this will give you a list of possibilities on why your dog might have it. Some of the reasons are: poor nutrition. Nutritional deficiencies can have a big impact on your dog's health. Make sure you are providing the recommended requirement for your breed. Infections. Also known as septic arthritis, this can be caused by viral, bacterial, or fungal. This is serious and should not be ignored. Age. The age of your dog can often be a contributing factor. This can play a part in it, but knowing what breed your dog is will help get a better understanding of this. Dysplasia. Congenital disorders like this can contribute to it. This is common in larger dogs, and this is normally a contributing factor to hip problems. Obesity. Giving your dog a healthy diet, and making sure you are not giving him too much. The extra weight can be hard on the joints, so it's important to give your dog a healthy diet. Trauma. Any type of accident or injury can contribute to arthritis. This is why they need to be looked at by a vet as quickly as possible. Degenerative joint disease. Also known as osteoarthritis, this condition is a deterioration of cartilage that is often associated with aging pets. The older your pet is, the more likely he will get it. It's always advisable to talk with your local veterinarian. Write down anything that can be beneficial. The more information you have about your dog, the easier it will be for your vet to help your loyal companion. Symptoms. Your dog is going to be suffering from this issue before anyone recognizes it, so early detection can help to reduce the amount of time your dog has to endure this. Symptoms of arthritis will help give you a clue if this is what your dog is currently struggling with. This will help you identify the problem quickly. Let's take a look at what they can be. Here are some of the symptoms. Urinating inside. The pain your dog is having may cause him to urinate indoors. It may be too uncomfortable for him to go outside. Difficulty with stairs. If your dog is suddenly avoiding the stairs for no reason, then this could be an indication something is wrong. Licking their joints. This often an indication that there's a pain in that area. Difficulty rising. It may be difficult for your dog to move and may be reluctant to do so. Swelling. Your dog may experience swelling and pain. Weight gain. This can be from being less mobile. Your dog can be in a lot of pain, which can result in being less active. Pain. May vocalize or show aggression when touched. Limping. If it looks like your dog prefers using one leg over the others, then this could point to the possibility of something going on. These are great clues when trying to figure out what is going on. Arthritis can present itself in many ways, so it can be helpful to watch for any behavior that seems out of character for your dog. When do they get arthritis? It would be nice to understand when dogs with arthritis get this condition, but there's no definite answer to this. Genetics. This may be important for you to know. Different dogs can experience arthritic problems at dissimilar times. If this is important to you, then you should find out what lineage it is beforehand. Diet. You are what you eat, and the same can be true for your pet. Okay, maybe that doesn't apply here, but you get the idea. Eating the recommended diet is essential for your dog to naturally develop, and possibly reducing the risk of this condition presenting itself prematurely. Pathogens. This can be a big contributing factor for a dog with arthritis. Because of this very reason, it can be difficult to determine when, or if this was the main reason for this happening. How long can they live? It really depends, but we do know they can live for many years with arthritis. Other factor. If your dog has any other health issues, then this could compound the situation, and possibly contribute to shortening life expectancy. If your dog doesn't have any other health issues, then there's a stronger possibility that the dog will be around much longer. Foods to eat. What to feed your dog with arthritis? This may seem a bit of a mystery to you, but it is not much different than what we would do. You need to start giving them a diet that helps reduce inflammation. Anti-inflammatory foods. Omega-3 fatty acids can be found in fatty fish, and generally found in animal-based products. Berries. Cherries, blueberries, and many other fruits can help with inflammation. Vegetables. Broccoli, sweet potato, cauliflower, pumpkin, squash, kale, and other leafy greens. Turmeric. This is known for its anti-inflammatory properties and may provide some benefit. There's a large selection of anti-inflammatory foods available to help your dog feel better. Not only can they reduce inflammation, but they can also add some wonderful flavors to any dog food recipe. Supplements for dogs. Finding a supplement can go a long way for a dog with arthritis. This can also reduce the pain and ease the discomfort in your dog's joints, and some can even help regenerate. Here's what we know on how to help your dog with arthritis supplements. Omega-3. This can be taken as a supplement to help reduce inflammation in your dog. Chondroitin. Frequently taken with glucosamine, this supplement may provide benefit to connective tissue, allowing the cartilage in the joints to stay lubricated and flexible. Glucosamine. An essential lubricant for your dog's health. Supplementing with glucosamine restore lost cartilage in joints. It may even help reduce or reverse the symptoms of canine arthritis. Medications. The vet will need to make suggestions based on your dog's health. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs can reduce swelling and joint pain, but don't give your dog the same stuff you buy off the shelf. There are specific medications for dogs with arthritis, and you need to find out from your veterinarian which one that is. Here's a list of some NSAID medications that are just for dogs. Carprofen, Daracoxib, Firocoxib, Meloxicam. Pain medication. Tramadol, gabapentin. This may seem like a great solution, but this has the potential for causing digestive, liver, and kidney problems. Carefully explore what is the best option for your dog. Signs to look for would be a change in eating habits or a difference in bowel movements. CBD oil. There's not enough information to currently suggest this as a form of treatment, but the further investigation to see if further studies have been done to support this as a viable option. Injections for arthritis. Cortisone. Veterinarians will often give these injections to help lower pain by reducing inflammation. The injection typically lasts from 8 to 12 weeks. Potential for side effects, and may not be recommended to take long term. As with anything, you should always be cautious and make the best decision for your pet after speaking with your vet. Benefits of massage. Can a massage help a dog with arthritis? Anything you can do will provide some benefit to your canine buddy. If your dog is suffering from some type of degenerative disease, arthritis, you know that he could be suffering silently from joint pain throughout the body, including the hips. Even if only for a few moments, your dog could greatly benefit from massaging its aching body. How to massage a dog at home. We all enjoy a good massage when possible, and everyone likely has a good idea of how it's done. Let's take a look at how we can do this for a dog with arthritis. Here's how it's done. You will want to start by giving your dog some attention, then slowly start introducing some gentle petting all over. Gradually start increasing the pressure to improve circulation in a particular area, and will provide some well-received attention. Start lightly working those tense muscles. Gentle friction will help loosen those tense muscles, and an improvement in circulation will start occurring. In small increments of 10 to 15 seconds, start applying a massage with the palm of your hand in a circular motion, then switching to some light kneading. Don't put direct pressure on the dog's joints. This is a very painful area, so you don't want to add any additional discomfort. Work around the joint. This will help circulation and may promote drainage. Stretching is also important, not just for you, but for your dog. This will help the flexibility of the areas you are working on. Nice and gentle the whole time, and constantly reassuring your dog that everything is fine. Once you are finished, this might be a good time to reward your dog with a treat for good behavior, and to signal that this massage is over. The best time to massage. The best thing you can do is do it a few times a day. Try to split each therapeutic massage apart from one another. Once in the morning when their day first begins, then sometime in the afternoon they will work. While a massage can't resolve their arthritic issue, it can provide some great relief for your dog that unquestionably needs it. Your canine friend will love you for it, and will probably enjoy the extra bit of attention he's getting from you. Massaging your dog may relieve some of his arthritic pain, and may even slow down the progression of the disease. Best type of dog bed. This can be difficult when trying to figure this out. Your dog needs some additional support because of his arthritic condition. Any dog with arthritis will benefit from giving him something that will get him off of the cold, hard, and uncomfortable floor. This is an important decision for you and your loyal companion. When searching for the perfect dog bed, you need to find one that will help reduce the aches and pains. The size of your dog will matter. Bigger dogs weigh a lot more, so you need to find one that can support your dog's weight. They will require one that is thicker, and should not be cramped on it. There should be lots of room for them. This is what you need. Orthopedic. This type of dog bed will provide the relief that's needed. The best type of orthopedic dog bed would come with memory foam. I use a memory foam bed at home for myself, and wouldn't replace it for anything else. It was one of the best decisions I made, so imagine how your dog would feel with one made for him. Memory foam will surely give your canine friend a break from his arthritic pain, improving sleep, which could also contribute to how he feels the next day. If your dog is suffering from any chronic condition, then providing a comfortable bed is a priority. Helpful things you can do. Bedding. Keep them off the cold floor. This potentially can irritate their arthritis and make things worse. Providing a soft, warm bed will help them stay comfortable. Pet steps and ramps. Don't make your dog jump everywhere. This can help your dog into the vehicle, on the bed, sofa, or any other place that may be difficult for him. Providing something to your dog may encourage him to cooperate. Swimming. This is a great alternative to typical exercise, and will give your dog with arthritis the movement he needs to be as healthy as possible. Ways to prevent or reduce arthritis in dogs. I guess we all want to know the same thing: is prevention possible? We can do lots of things that can help our dogs stay healthy and strong. Choosing the right food and having the right supplements can have a positive effect on the joints and tissues. Keeping your dog a healthy size will help too. You can try to slow down the wear and tear on the joints, but there is no way of knowing if this will happen to your dog. Your dog's condition can be further compounded if he was born with other challenges. Having a happy and healthy dog is what all of us want. We don't want to see them suffer while they naturally age. Early detection and regular vet visits can be very helpful and prevent fewer problems in the future. Ignoring or leaving untreated could result in your dog developing a condition that progressively gets worse, such as arthritis. Early detection will also reduce larger expenses later on. The best part about this is the positive impact you will have on your dog, and the years you will both benefit from the company of each other. Health is happiness. This can help. Diet. Keep your dog lean. This may reduce any wear and tear on their joints. This can also reduce the severity of his arthritis. Exercise. Your dog. Getting exercise is essential to keeping your dog in good health and to build some additional strength. If your dog is struggling, then something not too hard on the joints would be ideal. You notice joggers often run in the city. You will sometimes notice they go from the sidewalk to the grass. This provides less impact on joints, and the same is true for your dog as well. Pick a park, open field, or anywhere you think will be easier for your pet to move. Prompt treatment. If your dog has suffered any injuries, get medical treatment as soon as possible. Taking care of this problem quickly will help reduce the chances of this developing into something much worse. Jumping. While this may seem harmless, this can have a huge impact on their joints. It wouldn't be a good idea to encourage this behavior. Jumping in dogs is a known contributor to early arthritis. This only causes wear and tear on their joints, and will increase the likelihood of this happening prematurely. If your dog is jumping because he is excited when he sees you, then you need to start ignoring him, so he will start recognizing that this behavior isn't working. It may take some time, but be patient, and give your dog time to learn what you are trying to teach him. Just a reminder to like, share, and subscribe if you find this video helpful. We appreciate your support. Now, back to the rest of the story. Outside the home treatment. You may be looking for something that can help a bit more than you can provide. We try to do everything we can to help our pets, but sometimes it's not enough. Here's a look at how water might be a great option for you. Hydrotherapy. Dogs with joint problems all over the place are using this therapy. It's basically a treadmill in water. The great part about this is it takes the pressure off the joints from the buoyancy. Dogs with arthritis will have a better range of motion. It could be a great way to get some movement from your dog, which is the main goal for dogs with osteoarthritis. This therapy has been climbing in popularity, and I imagine it will be the preferred choice for treatments someday. Acupuncture. Another great way to help reduce pain in your dog. Find out if there is a pet acupuncturist in your area. This is an option you may want to consider. Stem cell. Here's an interesting therapy for joint problems in your pet. Stem cell treatment for dogs is still in its experimental phase, so do your research. Talk to others that have taken their dogs for this treatment, as to speak with other specialists that have experience in this. Uses of stem cell in canines. Tendon and ligament injuries. Arthritis and osteoarthritis. Bone fractures. Depending on the type of condition, stem cells have the potential to see some improvement, or possibly recover sooner. Stem cell therapy is becoming a popular choice for many people. It's always interesting to see some of the amazing treatments that are available. TENS device. If anyone has ever gone to physio like myself, then you would know this is a popular product for pain relief. Even though I did this at a clinic, it can also be done at home. Talk to your vet to see if this is something you can do at home, or if there is a place that provides this service. Cold laser therapy. This non-invasive, drug-free treatment provides circulation, reduces pain, and promotes healing. It has been used to effectively treat acute, chronic conditions, and post-operative pain. If you are trying to avoid surgery for your dog, then cold laser therapy might be the answer. Here's how it can potentially help. Reduce inflammation. Improve circulation. Alleviate pain. Improve healing and recovery time. Reduce swelling. Common injuries dogs are treated with cold laser therapy for: arthritis, nerve injuries, fractures, post-trauma injuries, joint injuries, sprains and strains. As you can see, there are some potential benefits for this therapy, but it is faced with some skepticism. Most new treatments are usually met with resistance. Hopefully, in time it will be more widely accepted. Joint replacement therapy. I wouldn't recommend this as a first choice, but if everything else has failed, then this might be the best option. You need to consider all options, including the current condition of your dog. Dog wheelchair. This could be an option if your dog has lost complete dysfunction from his hind legs. He would be able to gain back some of his mobility, which will have a positive impact on his attitude and health. Arthroscopic cleaning. This is commonly used to investigate with a tiny camera, which may be beneficial for deciding on what to do next. Cutting, scraping, and removal of parts may be considered at this time. Conclusion. Dogs provide us with a tremendous amount of therapeutic benefit, and we see this over and over through the population. They've been used as working dogs to help us when we need them. We've seen them provide themselves as service dogs for people with disabilities, or help someone that is visually impaired. They are used in hospitals, nursing homes, and have helped out tremendously for people who are deaf. The list is endless on how these loyal companions have helped us. The best thing we can do for our dog is to take care of him the best we can. Your canine friend isn't capable of doing it himself, so he relies on you for help. If you own a pet, do all the appropriate things that can increase your chances of enjoying each other's company for many years to come.